The news, good evening. Two ministers were in today's session of the National Assembly. They were answering questions from the members.
The Minister for Finance, Economic Planning and Trade told the National Assembly that technicians are continuously evaluating the economic situation and measures that could be taken to address the challenges and stabilize the economy. Minister Nadi Hassan was answering questions from the leader of the opposition, Sebastien Pile, on the real situation of the country's economy, the new government strategies to address the situation, and negotiations for assistance from other countries. He reminded members that there are several structures in place, such as the high-level economic forum, that will advise the government of decisions and their implementation. Meanwhile, the minister responsible for agriculture, Flavien Joubert, acknowledged that communication and delay in certain payments might have been the cause for the commotion between meat producers and Ferox Enterprise at the abattoir last week. He was answering questions from the elected member for Grand Asmae, Wavon William, after meat producers protested to the fact that they were being asked to pay 500 rupees for the slaughter of their animals instead of the usual 200 rupees.
The Minister for Finance, Economic Planning and Trade, Nadi Hassan, chaired the first high-level crisis meeting today at Liberty House. This meeting followed the first high-level economic meeting that was chaired by President Wavell Ramkalawan yesterday. The committee is tasked with the responsibility of carrying out analytical work on the current economic crisis that has impacted the country as a result of the persisting COVID-19 pandemic and proposed recommendations to the high-level economic committee. Discussions this morning centered around addressing policies that will assist in stabilizing the current increased exchange rate and inflation. President Wavell Ramkalawan has had a dialogue with students who have been awarded scholarships with the ANHRD and were expecting to go to universities this year. This was during a meeting held along with the Vice President, the Minister of Education, his Principal Secretary, and the ANRHD's CEO. The students have been placed in schools to teach while waiting to pursue their university studies. They got their chance to voice out their concerns, which were noted by President Ramkalawan, who said they would be addressed through further discussions with different partners. President Ramkalawan reassured the students that they will be going to universities by next year.
Next week, the Minister of Foreign Affairs will be in office. As you know, he's here. Okay, but this is it's that sort of situation that
VP Afif in fait.
Et ça a besoin pour nous remplacer expatriés.
The public health officer et m'ont fait graduate en septembre. Mon question.
Non physiotherapist, non social workers, non même dental.
The Minister for Fisheries, Jean-François Ferrari, made his first familiarization visit to the Seychelles Fishing Authority today. He met with most of the staff who briefed him about their achievements and challenges. The SFA has a total of 206 staff members. Minister Ferrari says that the SFA has a number of policies that the new government supports, and he intends to work closely with them to develop new ideas and opportunities.
The SFA has a number of policies that it is developing and that it has been working on for many years. Most of these policies, the new government support. There are some policies that we will want to review and rediscuss, and there are new policies that we would like to put on the table. One of them, if you ask me, will be the involvement of the private sector at large in this whole industry, and giving value to the workers in that industry. So how do we develop policies that go towards those objectives? Ministry of Fisheries, it is not our intention to go and micromanage. We will take care of the big issues like negotiating with the European Union and sorting out legal issues and policy issues.
The Minister of Industry, Entrepreneurship and Investments, Devika Vidot, made several visits today. At Providos this morning, she met various employees and officials of the Industrial Zone Authority. This familiarization visit enabled the minister to discuss the audit decided in the Council of Ministers on the 4th of November. Several points were discussed and will be exposed during an interview to the media this Friday. After the industrial zone, Minister Vidot visited the premises of the Bureau of Standard, an important visit according to her, since this office allows the export of many products while respecting international standards. VJ Construction Limited has initiated proceedings to wind up business. This follows the decision of the Court of Appeal to uphold a ruling that VJ Construction should pay the EEEL a compensation of 20 million euros related to the construction of the Savoy Hotel. Both parties were in the Supreme Court today after VJ petitioned the Supreme Court on the 5th of last month for the liquidation of the company. The judge has given until the 19th of this month to process the documents relevant to the case. Seychelles will join the rest of the world to observe a 1-minute silence on the Armistice tomorrow. SBC will also be participating in the historic event at exactly 11 a.m. or the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. Radio Sicile, Paradise FM, and the 2 TV channels SBC 1 and SBC 2 will go into silent mode for 1 minute. Armistice commemorates the signing of the peace deal, which brought an end to the First World War at this hour on the 11th of November 1918. And with this, we end this news summary. Thank you for watching. Have a pleasant evening.